everyone, thank you all for being here for our next edition of ArtSpace Online. So behind me is an art installation from glass artist Dale Chihuly, and you'll probably recognize that it looks really similar to the stained glass that I showed you last week. But Dale Chihuly works with organically shaped glass, so that is shapes like this other piece by him here. So organic shapes are shapes generally that we've never seen before, and we don't have a name for them. So we can't say it's quite a circle, a square, or a triangle. It's an organic shape. So what's really going on here? Why is this color projected onto the wall when it passes through the colored glass? And what's creating these beautiful patterns? Well, light is actually a pretty crazy thing. What's actually happening when the light passes through a transparent material like water or glass is that all of the colors of the spectrum are coming in. So those are the colors of our rainbow. They come in waves, different size waves, sort of like this. Of course, we can't see them. As it hits the colored material, all of the colors bounce back or are reflected. So the green bounces back, the blue bounces back, orange bounces back, yellow bounces back, purple yellow bounces back, but the red is able to hit it and actually go through the transparent material. So that's why we see red projected on the wall when it's going through a red transparent material. And those patterns are created because water is denser than air. So as that light wave goes through the air and hits the water, it bends the light, causing it to bounce in all different directions, giving us those patterns that we see here. So this week, I invite you all to make a light box with me so you can see something similar to this installation by Dale Chihuly. All right, we're gonna need the sunlight for this. So I'm gonna head outside. I'll show you what we're doing here. Right, so to make your light box, you are going to need, first of all, an adult helper. You're going to need a box, something at least a little bit bigger than a shoebox. You're going to need a box cutter, some tape, like this, a Sharpie, food coloring, aluminum foil, and at least 2 clear plastic water bottles filled about halfway with water, and some sunlight. All right, so first step is to tape your box closed. Next, I'm going to take my 2 water bottles and trace around the bottom of them. This will be on one side of the box. Both of them should be on one side. Next, I'm going to create a viewing space so I can see what's happening inside of my box. And this is just something about big enough for your eyes. So I'm going to draw a rectangle on here. That doesn't allow too much light to come in, but enough so that I can see. All right, here's where you'll need your adult helper and your blade. So I'm going to cut these holes out and my viewing space. Please let an adult help you with this. It's not the easiest thing to do. comes the viewing space here. Alright, so I have my viewing space here to look into my box and 2 holes cut on top. I'm going to take the aluminum foil and cover the top that has my 2 holes in it. This is going to be used to reflect more light. Poke some holes where my already cut holes are. May need to be taped down, but I think it's going to work out okay for me. Alright, next come our water bottles and food coloring. I think I'm going to go with red and blue. And 3 to 4 drops should do here. Your lids on really tight. Shake them up a little bit. All right, so these are now going to be put into my holes. And since I traced the bottom, my holes should be really snug to keep that water bottle in it. If it slides down, you can always use a little bit of tape. There we go. All right, you all ready for this? Now you can experiment with the angle of your box to try and catch the light.